to. I was originally gonna do one video or 2 parts of a video on reviews of every single episode of Pretty Little Liars, but I've decided just to do an overview of the whole entire show, different parts of it, major parts of each episode, and what I think will happen and everything like that. So I'm going to start, because Pretty Little Liars, I started watching it about episode 6, but I watched all the episodes on V1s online, because my friend was like, you have to watch. I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe. It didn't like intrigue me that much, but then I watched it and I loved it. So it's my second favorite show behind Degrassi, because I love Degrassi, you know. Degrassi. I watched every single episode, like, there's like 200 episodes. But anyways, so I'm gonna, I think I really like Pretty Little Liars. It's super suspenseful and it keeps me wanting like more of each episode. I wish it would never end. And I'm gonna go over each character and their problems. So I'm gonna start off with Aria, and she is kind of sort of dating Mr. Fitz, her English teacher, after meeting in like a bar. I don't even know what it was. And it's really hard because he's a teacher, let alone an adult, and they start dating, but he finds a message from A, because she left her cell phone at his house, and then it kept ringing, and he saw it, and it said something about their relationship. So he thought that she told somebody, and that's kind of dangerous, because if anybody finds out, then he can get fired, and it would just be really bad. But really, she doesn't tell anybody. She doesn't even know how A knows all this stuff, and they kind of break it off. But during the homecoming episode, they kind of like rekindle it, but they don't go back, because it's really hard, and it's not gonna work. And also her father is like cheated. She saw him and another woman, one of his students, kissing, and he told her not to tell his mom, but then his mom finds out, and I thought that the dad was gonna leave, but actually the mom leaves, and they might get a divorce. They're like taking a break. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with her. And now I'm gonna do Spencer. So Spencer is the overachiever, and she has to do everything perfect. And in the beginning episodes, we see something with Melissa's fiance. What's his name? I don't remember his name, but her fiance, and they kind of have a connection, and they like kind of like make out, and she sees him, and then they kind of break up. So that was kind of messed up, but she always wants to do the best, and she meets this guy Alex, who works at the country club, and they start kind of like they're seeing each other, they're dating, and when he meets her mom, they know each other, and we don't know how, but at the end of the episode we find out that her mom was drunk and went to the country club and like spilled her guts to Alex, and she had cancer, and she didn't tell anybody in her family. Only Alex knew. Like, the random guy knows about like something so big, not even her family knows. And she comes back the next day when she's sober and asks him to never speak of it, so he doesn't. So now Spencer's like, what happened? And she asks her mom, and her mom tells her, and I really want to see what's going to happen with them. So now Hannah, she used to have, she was kind of big, and I think she had an eating disorder, and now Allison always kind of like made fun of her about it, and now she's really skinny and nice and everything, and her boyfriend Sean, they're dating, but then this kid Lucas, who's like the nerd, and Allison always made fun of him and called him Hermie and everything, and they kind of like become friends, and I think that she likes him, but she just can't admit it, and Sean doesn't like he thinks that he's just a nerd, that Lucas is like a loser and everything, and I really want to see if they're gonna break up, and then him and Lucas. And what happened with Lucas is at the end of the ninth, what was it? Yeah, the ninth episode. You see him having Emily's dirty shoes, and if you watched it, then you would know that we all think that one of them had trashed Allison's memorial. So maybe. I don't think he's A, but I think that because Allison always made fun of him, he wanted to get revenge. And I really want to know what Hannah's going to do if she finds out and everything. Lastly is Emily. And, so she broke up with that guy, I don't know, I forgot his name, I don't know, what's his name, I don't know. And then Maya moves into, Allison's house, and, there in like the first or second episode they find her body, if it is even her body. I'm not going to say anymore because I don't want to spoil anything, but she asks Emily if they want to smoke weed, and I thought that was kind of random, like why just saying that in the first episode, like randomly, but I don't know. And then they kind of like they in the beginning they kind of like have that in the first episode they said that, oh, you found another friend to kiss. Allison sends that, and so I kind of figured that Allison and Emily have like a past, and I don't know, I didn't know how until the last episode, but episode 9, but so then Toby comes back, and Jenna and Toby come back, and and all the girls don't talk to him, but then Emily is like his science partner, and she starts talking to him, and they kind of have a connection. So then on the homecoming dance, they go together, and she didn't take Maya, even though they like kissed in the phone booth in like episode 3 or something, or 4, and Hannah saw the pictures, who probably took, and so then that episode, when in the homecoming, I think it was episode 6 or 7, I'm not really sure. It was episode 6, and he wants to tell her something, but she takes it the wrong way because she gets a message, and then he disappears and we haven't seen him. But in the trailer for episode 10, the last one, we see him, so he comes back and he's probably gonna explain what he wanted to tell her, and then Maya and like Emily, they like go on a date, and then they like make out in the episode, and in the last episode we didn't see Maya, but we did see Emily had she came back, and she was all like dirty, and she had the dirty shoes that I was talking about, and we kind of think that maybe she trashed the memorial, but why? And I don't think she did, because that creepy detective guy was like asking her all the questions, and I don't want to believe that guy because he's like a creep, but I think that, like, hold on, let me gather my thoughts, I'm like thinking too fast, hold on. I think that Emily, I don't think she did anything. I mean, they finally flashed back to what happened, and I think that Allison was like really mean to her, like why, who does that just to your friend, supposedly. And that's why I don't think, even though she did write that message, it kind of makes sense that she wanted to just go there to like think and everything about Allison. So I don't know, that's what I think about all 4 characters, all their major storylines, and what I hope to happen in the last episode. I hope it's going to be really good. I think Toby's going to come back and tell Emily about all the stuff that happened, and then maybe they're going to find out who A is, who knows. So this video is coming really, really long, so I'm going to just cut it short. And that's what I think about Pretty Little Liars. Watch it. It comes out on Tuesdays at 8, at least in the Eastern time zone. In New York, that's where I live. It comes on at 8, 9, 8, 7 Central. And make sure you subscribe for more reviews. Subscribe for more reviews, how-tos, that rhyme, music videos, all types of cool tutorials and stuff. Like this video, comment if you watched Pretty Little Liars, and if you like it. And I'm going to talk to you later, because this video is almost 10 minutes long, so bye!